Good morning, YouTube! I'm Toby.
And I'm Elsie.
And today we're arguing about stuff.
Nerds!
Well, that was
So, Mariah suggested that we talk about nerds being cool on the show last night when we were trying to come up with an idea.
Because being nerdy is in right now.
And I was like, why would we talk about that? Toby and I obviously have the same stance, and I found out that I was wrong about that. So
I think we might have the same stance, but I kind of argue both stances in my head for funsies.
Okay, so let's argue both stances outside your head. That'll be a great exercise for you.
Let's see how this works.
Okay. I am going to be arguing that it is good that being nerdy is cool or in, and he's going to be arguing that it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, okay. I want you to go first, because I already came up with a lot of counter arguments.
But you don't know what I'm going to argue.
But I do know.
You do know?
Yes.
Okay, well, I think that the fact that being nerdy is in right now is bad for the nerd culture, not because there'll be a bunch of fake nerds going around, but because nerds culture will think it's bad for the nerd culture and therefore destroy themselves. I mean, not destroy themselves, but start hurting themselves because they're like, oh, well, you're not a real nerd.
Okay, well, number one, that may be true, but that doesn't, in this hypothetical situation where there are enough real nerds that the nerds are getting upset, yes, that could happen. However, I think that the nerd community will gain enough traction from being more widely known. And besides, it's such a broad and large thing already in the nerd community, so you don't really have time to freak out about all the little fake nerds, because there were fake nerds before being a nerd was cool or mainstream. And those were the people who wanted to pretend that they were nerdy because they didn't believe that they had an original person inside of them, or that they were, and so they came up with this nerd persona, and they're fake nerds, and those already exist, not just the people trying to be cool. So we've had to deal with that for a while in the nerd community, and I think that you're wrong.
I'm a little bit confused about how that countered my argument.
I just explained how it countered your argument. That's why it's a
But I agree that those guys have been there and they are no problem to the nerd community.
So how are these people the problem to the nerd community?
Because those people directly are not a problem to the nerd community. I think that nerds thinking they're a problem.
What makes you think nerds think they're a problem?
Mariah, who came up with this episode idea.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Your counter argument's failing you now, huh?
No. Enough nerds will not think that they're a problem. Nerds like me. And people who are secure in their nerdiness.
I just choked a little bit on my coffee.
It was a very timely cough. People who are more secure in their nerdiness, like moi.
Mm-hmm. This is strong stuff, by the way.
Sorry. Wow.
This is recording, right? Are you okay?
I'm really good at making coffee. It's real good. Real black.
Okay, so what were you saying?
That the nerd community people, if you find, and you said yourself that bigger communities are better.
Yes.
So once they survive this and it stops being mainstream to be nerdy again, then we will have a larger community and everyone will be happier.
Well, I agree with you there, so.
So I win?
Do you even swody, bro?
So I win?
Do you even... Okay.
Say it. Say that.
You do not win. I already thought that before.
So I'm correct in saying that it is a good thing.
I would argue yes. Normally.
Oh man.
But
Can you
for
add,
the
like,
sake of
confetti?
argument, I didn't normally argue for Superman.
That's true. Yeah, but that was a bad day for me. We should redo that.
If you guys think we should redo that, let's post in the comments. Is this all drink to that? I'm
Well, we
confused.
haven't said anything to drink to.
Yeah. So why are we toasting?
I'll drink to that.
More coffee.
Like, share, and subscribe, and have the time of your life. Good morning, YouTube.